Hello, Paul Bonington, Vice President and Publisher of ENR, coming to you from the ENR FutureTech event in San Francisco. It's been a terrific event. We've had more than 300 attendees with 25 exhibitors and 7 major sessions during the day. It's certainly an exciting crowd, and what you're about to see are some comments from that crowd.
It was awesome. I learned so much. You know, I thought that I knew a lot about the use of technology in construction, but you know, from listening to all the panels and the speakers, I learned a lot more about things like marketing, used by the owners, and other uses of technology that I wasn't aware of. But it was great to see all the great applications and uses of the technology beyond what we're doing in the lab, and see how what we're thinking of doing in the lab can be used actually out there. Learning more about their desires and where they see the use of technology going, especially for facility management, which is the focus of our research, was very, very enlightening.
I think the one I enjoyed most was the guy from Intel, the futurist, the keynote speaker. The diversity of the speakers, good mix of the panelists and discussion topics.
There were some great presenters. One of the themes that really resonated with me was this running thing about open source in the data and the software, and that really resonated with me because the whole key to making all this stuff work is collaboration.
I love everything about ENR events because there's always great networking, and what I really liked is the way that the panels were divided up so that you could hear it from different people's perspectives within the industry. It was interesting to see how many people were doing a lot of things in-house as far as the apps, and also working on the software management systems to be able to customize those to meet their needs. I love ENR events. I would come to all of them. They always have a great amount of people, and the panels are full of very knowledgeable people.
It's my pleasure to be here to serve as a panelist, but more importantly to learn about what's happening in the industry. I think to be able to see very concrete examples of how mobile applications and how field is able to leverage a lot of new technology. That to me was a great presentation. Overall, I think each panel and each individual has a lot to share, and that brings to the diversity of the day.
Well, I think the most important thing about FutureTech is the name is very accurate. Everything I've seen at FutureTech has been an emerging trend that has been realized in the marketplace, in practice. To see that people are really considering objectified metrics, that they're starting to think about the evidence and the numbers in the same way that we do evidence-based design materials for architecture for healthcare. To see that people are starting to think about the evidence that we can get from BIM, from big data, and use it in our practice. As we're looking at evidence, people are also beginning to incorporate a trust for the wisdom of crowds, that ability to say that we can take in information from a variety of people in the field, and we can trust what we're seeing in the field.
But I certainly walked away with a lot of good information about what's going on in the industry, from procurement to marketing to actual application in the field. Coming to seminars like this really spurs the creative notions of what could be and what should be, and going back to the company and making it happen.
It's a great conference, a lot of good stuff, and it seems like things are really starting to crack again. So it feels good that people are pushing the envelope, showing new technologies, and really trying to make things more efficient.
This is the new thing that I need to kind of market and learn about, and it's been very educational. And it was a natural thing to hook up with FutureTech.